Good afternoon, Fauziya Madam.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. So let us hope you have your lunch and let us introduce for the post-lunch session. And we welcome back to the final day, final session, post-lunch session of the 8 days international conference on yoga, health, fitness, sports, and Olympians. So beautifully it has been designed by our advisors that we are proud to introduce our next speaker, next Olympian, Fauziya Madam. So Fauzi Huda, she is from Bangladesh coach athletic department. She loves to take challenges and never lose, either she wins or she learns. Assigned as coach athletics at Bangladesh Institute of Sports, BKSP, Ministry of Sports, Government of Bangladesh for last 11 years, from February 2010 till date. Served as a sports teacher at Scholastica School and College from April 2007 to January 2008. Serving as a coach for the athletes of Bangladesh national team under the Athletics Federation Bangladesh. International exposure, appointed as a coach track and field for the promising athletes of Malaysia at the National Council of Sports, Malaysia at Terengganu Province, Malaysia from October 2015 till November 2017. Served as part-time coach and track and field at Kelantan State Sports School, SMK Putera, January 2015 to October 2015. And international exposures in coach training programs, IAAF, International Association of Athletics Federation, CECS Level 2 Lectures Course 2013. IAAF, International Association of Athletic Federation Level 1 Coaching Course 2007. And Women Heptathlon Course, Indonesia 2004. National exposures in coaches training programs, Diploma in Coaching Course Athletes from Bangladesh Institute of Sports, BKSP 2008. Successful accomplishment of institutionalized athletic training, 1997 to 2007 as track and field athlete, sprint and jump events in Bangladesh Institute of Sports, BKSP under Ministry of Sports, Government of Bangladesh. And athletic achievements and experience, international Olympian, 27th Olympic Games, Sydney 2000, Australia, 100-meter sprint. 15th Asian Games, Doha 2006, participated in long jump final event. 18th Commonwealth Games, Melbourne 2006, long jump qualifying round. 23rd World University Games, IMZ 2005, Turkey, long jump qualifying round. 3rd World Women Islamic Games, Tehran 2001, got gold medal in long jump and bronze medal in 60-meter sprint. 10th South Asian Games, Colombo 2006, got silver medal in long jump, and 9th South Asian Games, Islamabad 2004, got silver medal in long jump and 4 into 100 meters relay bronze medalist. 11th Junior Asian Athletes Meet IPO 2004, Malaysia, got bronze medal in long jump. And nationals, 7th Bangladesh Games 2002, gold medal in 100-meter and long jump. 26th National Athletics Meet 2000, got 2 gold medals from 100-meter and long jump. 27, 28, 29, 30th and 31st National Athletics Meet gold medal in long jump. 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th National Summer Athletics Meet gold medal in long jump. Awards, got National Awards in Athletics 2006, awarded by Government of Bangladesh. Got Best Woman Athlete of the Year 2006 award, judged by sports journalist of leading newspaper Pratnam Alo and leading sponsor Uninor Telecom Grameen Phone in Bangladesh. Got Best Athletics of the Years of 2006, judged by Athletics Association of Bangladesh. And academic achievements, international academic achievements, PhD study in University Science Malaysia, sports psychology, and passed the Viva exams on the verge of final submission. Diploma in athletics coaching from Johannes Gutenberg University, Mainz, Germany, 2012 to 13. And the N number of publications and lot of other awards. So let us listen more to the madam. And We welcome you wholeheartedly, madam, on behalf of everyone. And over to you so that we can listen to you, ma'am. Over. Madam, I request you to kindly enlighten us.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Can I share my slide, please?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Now, should I start? No, yeah, I can start.
Definitely, ma'am. You start, please.
Okay, thank you so much for good introduction. It's long introduction. Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Fauzia Huda from Bangladesh. Basically, I'm an athletics coach. I'm based on the jumps and sprint. Today, I'll discuss about my topics is my life journey as an Olympian and my career growth in sports. I'm an athletics coach. Since my childhood, I started a got trained. It means got trained in athletics and got groomed in the Bangladesh National Sports Institute, which is under the Ministry and Sports, Youth and Sports, Government of Bangladesh. I feel proud of for that reason. I am working in this institute as an athletics coach. Let me introduce first about my institute. I would like to introduce my institute. This is my institute, National Institute of Sports under Youth and Sports Ministry. All the top athletes, footballers, cricketers, hockey players, and 70 other disciplines trained here, and they perform in the different places of all over the world. This institute built up covering 350 acres of land. This is the main center. There are other 6 centers, different division spread out in all over the Bangladesh. This is the administration building. Although BKSP is sports training institute, tennis student all the at BKSP along with the special sports training receive general education, and they get educated from primary to secondary and secondary to higher degree. That means university level. The college is fully residential. Students stay in the four boys hostel, and girls are staying in the one girls hostel. This is the athletes track where I trained myself to be an Olympian, and I get a lot of memory about this athletes track. This is the 8-lane track. Is the center of governance, training, indoor facility. All of here is included. This track really well mannered, and also BKSP has the chance to the best athlete training facility in our country. That's why all the athletics teams of the country reach BKSP for short-term training session in BKSP. This is our football ground. This is one of the famous football training venue here. There are such 4 other field in our institute and main center. All the branches have similar setups. In football ground, also indoor training center and gymnasium are available. These are the hockey training venue. This is the AstroTurf hockey. There are another grass field as well. At the branch, at the all branch, they have all facility. This is the swimming pool where people, the athletes are trained. 2 of the branches have similarly set up. Separate indoor training center and changing room and gymnasium are available. This is the driving training facility in our institute. Both boys and girls get trained, boys get trained in afternoon, and while girls get trained during the morning session. We have indoor stadium and training facility for the gymnasium, boxing, judo, karate, etc. Our both indoor facility for shooting range, training facility as well as the all over the country. We have only one Commonwealth gold medalist, that is Asif Hossain Khan. He got gold medal in 2002 in Manchester Commonwealth Games, and we have 5 other international and national successful shooter came from our training center. This is the also indoor range and training facility are excellent. If people speak about the sports in Bangladesh, presently people only will talk about the Bangladesh cricket team. There are quite a few international successful of Bangladesh cricket team, but out of that top players, majority are trained and groomed in BKSP. For example, Sakib Al Hassan was a student of our institute, and Mushfiqur Rahman, Mustafizur. There are more athletes are from BKSP. In our top level athlete in Sakib Al Hassan was top level ranking in the world in the all-rounder. And also we have the indoor facility here. And now I would like to tell about myself, how I started my training and everything myself. I started competing when I was 9 years old. It was only possible I got all supported from my family, especially my brother and sister, up to national competition. I kept winning the gold medal, and this that keep me the opportunity to go get the admitted in the BKSP. My journey toward Olympics. Finally, one of my elder sister and brother took me care of everything, and I got supported from my family and got chance to admitted BKSP, and I got trained to the top level coaches here. I really started hard training. Started in BKSP in Bangladesh National Institute of Sports. That is age of my 12 years. And training session are designed both indoor and outdoor setups and gymnasium as well. Before any national or international competition, we used to got trained with the National Sports Council of the Bangladesh. And also I trained hard to get a chance to go for training for Indonesia International Training Center. I was there for training. And this is the picture for training. I'm here because of my coaches. I got supported from my coaches. They generally train me hard, and they give their best things to me. That's why I got the chance for go to the different type of sports. I want to share now my successful stories. In the year of 2000, Bangladesh was passing through the extreme financial difficulties. Then it was not possible for government to send all eligible players. Then the Olympic Committee of the Bangladesh decided to send 2 players, myself and another senior athlete, to got selected from committee. As far as I remember, that was the first photo I saw in the newspaper, in the Bangla newspaper. And that time I was only 16 years old, and I could not realize the standard of Olympic. In fact, that was first international exposure. Before that, apart from the apart from that, that was the first international exposure. Before that, apart from the state of the Dhaka, I did not ever see in the big cities. And first rushing cars and big buildings, etc. Imagine how does I feel the get memorized the seeing the Sydney Olympic. It was for me is so exciting for me to participate the Olympic. Here I am seeing the little bit when I was in Sydney Olympic Games. That was a good memory for me. Yeah, that was the mass burst. Yeah. And my first autograph signed me a small boys, yeah, from Australia. He changed me totally. He changed me. Yeah, that's the things. And that is my achievement in the athletics events in the international. I participated in the Sydney Olympic 2000, but I returned empty-handed. I was only 15 years old, but also novice and inexperienced. After Olympic exposure, I found myself far inferior compared to the required standard of the senior level competition. And my practice and training session became a more serious, and goal direction was so goal oriented. And I promised myself I will not come back if I go to the any competition. I will not come back empty-handed. Then I won't empty-handed. And that exposure, Sydney Olympic, did not start my sports career and my life as a week. And in the 2001, I participated the third Islamic Women's Games. Then I got the gold medal in long jump. That was not like Olympic, but I didn't get back without any medal. Then I got the gold medal, and also I got the bronze medal in 60 meter. This is my picture. Is different culture and different things from Islamic background. And after that, in 2004, I participated in 9 South Asian Games. I got the silver medal in long jump, and I got also third position in relay, 4 into 100 meter relay. This is my team members and me when I participated that time in long jump. And in that year, I got chance to go Asian Junior Athletics Championship. And that time I was, young. I was young, but I promised that I will not came with the empty-handed. Then I got the third position. The Japan was first and China was second. I was the third person. Got the bronze medal in long jump in Malaysia, in Ipoh. That was a good memory for me. And also next 10th South Asian Games, I participated in 2006 in Colombo. There also I got the silver medal in long jump. That time Onjubobi Josh was there, is competing the competition. She was the first gold medalist. I got the second position. And apart from that, the all success in my other international exposure of Asian Games and Commonwealth Games and World University Games are not successful, but I kept on learning about my limitation. Achievement in Bangladesh, yeah, that picture was in competition in 2002 when I got the fastest woman in Bangladesh. That's in 2002. I was 2 times fastest woman in Bangladesh. Then basically my event is long jump, but I tried to then I got the fastest woman in Bangladesh. And up to 2002, I was in fastest woman, and my long jump career is too long, 2002 up to 2010. I was fastest. I was the first in long jump. And also my record was 2004 in South Asian Games. That is still still not broken. Then I became a national award, got the national award 2006. That's my picture, that's me. And next year, I participate in the participate in the games. That is here is Karachi. I got the silver medal in long jump, and that was the invitation games. And that one also Karachi. I got the gold medal. That was invitation game, 7 country invitation games. That was. And I have to tell about this picture because that man inspired me a lot to improve my sports career. He was our Secretary General, and you can call, he was my mentor also. And I was, that time I was fastest woman in Bangladesh, and that man was my colleague, and he is from also our institute. We got the gold medal in Bangladesh Games, that in 100 meter. And after that, I got national awarded for 2006. That sports ministry give us this opportunity to receive this national award. And here we have president of Athletics Federation, and we have some picture of this memory of this South Asian Games in Bangladesh. And I will never forget this situation, this picture, because it's related to me, my coach, my colleagues, and my Chinese coach, and my director. All are here is sports family man. That's why I will never forget this picture. It's very nice picture of our. And this is our Olympic movement. The goal of the Olympic movement is to contribute to building a peaceful and better world, to educating young thought sports practice, and with the Olympism and its value. And also the 3 main components of Olympic movement are the International Olympic Committee, International Sports Federation, and National Olympic Committee. I got training in sports in Olympia, Greece. It was 2011. I got selected from my country. Then we got training or in young participation training program. And that was a good memory. I learned a lot of about the Olympism, Olympic. And this is the picture of our group. We work together with cooperation, and the aim of the IO is group works and cooperation. And we learn a lot of things, to done this work. And this is the picture from Germany. This is the training Schule. DLV, University Science Malaysia. He is our coach. He was the Olympic finalist javelin thrower. I trained with him, and lots of lecture. I learned a lot of things about the training, how to train people, and how to train athlete to better performance, and practice based on hand on the training. And that time I was I was young. Then I participated in the South German Championship. I got the 4th position there. And he was my coach, Wolfgang. He was from the DLV training Schule. But I learned lot of things from him. He teach me a lot how to jumping, everything I learned from him. And I got the after this training. After the training, we got the certificate from the DLFAO. This is the picture of that. Then I take this certificate, and I started. I started from that time movement, that professional coach. Yeah. First exposure, my internationally, I attend the SMK Putra Sports School, Kota Baru. I was there with the girls team. I have to tell this story. Then before that, this SMK Putra, they didn't had any national sports school competition. They didn't had any medal. Then I attend them. Then they got the medal from national school sports competition. I was pleased to train them. They are very kind. They are very nice. And after that, I had a chance to train the Terengganu National Sports Council and Terengganu Athletics Federation. The 4 boys got, they have a competition SUKMA, and there's an international competition SUKMA. They got the silver medal for the 4 boys, and also 4 boys. And now the left side is boys in the international player. He runs 400 meter now. He is now represent the Malaysian national team. And I also trained them, and they got the relay silver medal in the SUKMA 2017. Yeah, they got this medal from there. Currently, what I am doing? Currently, I am doing coaching the athlete, a young athlete in our institute.
Madam, your voice is not audible. There is a lot of network issues in Bangladesh. So let's see. Luckily, I think we have. Okay, now because of the technical issue, we can't go ahead with. We are sorry that Fauziya Madden. So we'll start with Monridi Madden. Our next Olympian. So may I request Monredi Madden?
Yes, Prof. That's
Okay. Yes, wonderful. Yes,
Namaste.
namaste. So it will be my pleasure and honor to introduce our next speaker, Monredi from Malaysia. Okay, just a minute, ma'am. Fauzia ma'am has come. Just will wind up. Sorry. Let me see. Let me see. Because there is a lot of network issue in Bangladesh. Let me see. Okay, no props. So let me introduce Monredi Madam. So Monredi Madam is a doctorate and PhD holder, and her full name is Monredi Sutrix, and she is from Malaysia. She has done her Doctor of Philosophy in Sports Psychophysiological from University Sans Malaysia in 2019, and Master from same University Putra Malaysia 2013, and Bachelor Science from University Putra Malaysia 2008. Professional affiliation, Eurasia Research AHLI member 2020 to 2030. Malaysia Sports Psychology Association member 2020 to 21. International Society for the Advancement of Kinanotherapometry 2018 to 22. Field of specialization, Science Shukan. Research interested and work experience and career history. It's a quite long. And supervising student, she has done supervising students in the position as for the PhD research ongoing, and she is into consultancy and advisory work, and her research papers are N number publications. She is an author, and she has been publishing different kinds of papers and proceedings, innovation, involvement in academic activity. She has other than teaching, supervision, research and consultancy. And so her biodata goes on till lots and lots, and awards, medal she has got in university level. She has competed in the Olympics in the archery. So it's a wide experience she has got both in academic as well as sports arena. So I request on behalf of I request on behalf of 91-year-old organization Sheshadipuram for kindly accepting our invitation and agreeing to deliver and enlighten us or taking through the life journey of yours. So over to you, madam.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much, Professor Das. Okay, first of all, thank you for inviting me, and well done to all the organizer team for organize this such a wonderful conference. And not to forget all the great Olympians here, okay, from Brazil, from Canada, Bangladesh, okay, and I think from Indonesia also, okay. Nice to know everyone, and you're sharing really awesome, all right? Okay, as introduced by Professor Das, okay, my name is Moin, okay, you can call me Moin. Okay, currently, can I,
Yes,
I'll share my,
wonderful.
All right, so my name is Moon, yeah, you can call me Moon. So currently I'm working as a senior lecturer in Malaysia, okay, educational university, Sultan Idris. So I also former national athletes, all right, in sport archery and the 2004 Olympians in Athens, Greece. Also still active in coaching, start from development. I mean under 12 years old, and university team up to national level. Okay, so now I have few national archers in my university who still active in national squad, and they also pursued their study in my university. And I'm doing consultation and especially in training method and development of athletes, and also sport performance, especially in archery. Okay, I believe that throughout this conference, many speakers will share about sports performance and sport science. All right, so today I'm going to share about the relationship.
Ma'am, can we request you to go for the slideshow so that we can see completely?
Oh,
Sorry
okay.
to interrupt you.
Yeah. Okay. Is it okay?
No, it's coming. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So today I'm going to share about the relationship between athlete and coach. I will briefly share about this topic. So this is based on my database, my data collection among the Malaysian national athletes. All right. So I choose this topic because I find in my life as an athlete, cities always filled with the presence of coaches and teammates. My sport career started at school in a small district with a teacher who had never played archery, but he had a great patient efforts and knowledge in guiding and support us in sports as well as life and also career. I feel grateful to always be with great coaches and who never tired in guiding us. All right, so okay, as we know, the success of athletes influenced by various factors, okay, including coach and athlete relationship. So I will share about this topic. And in daily training routine, athletes often spend their time with coach and teammates. All right, so if you look at the careers and professional athletes, they spend more or longer time with coaches and team than their family, right? I think my fellow Olympians feel the same thing. All right, in a year, sometimes we only have, less than a week or a month, okay, time with our family. Okay, so in my study, okay, the total of 291 respondents, okay, involved in this study. So where all respondents are athletes and coaches from national Malaysian team. They consist of 224 and 40 athletes, 51 coaches, which represent athletes from 123 individual sport and 117 team sport, okay, as well as 37 individual sport and 14 team sport coaches. So the average duration that I get is training per week undertaken by the athletes was 22.2 hours. Okay, then the majority of athletes, 63.8%, train between 18 to 30 hours a week. Moreover, the average total duration of training time per week undergone by coaches was 20.2 hours, and majority of coaches, 49%, undergoes training between 20 to 34 hours a week. From the finding, I can be conclude that if they train 6 days a week, it means that they have spent time together about 5 to 6 hours per day, right? So the question here is, what are the factors that help them to achieve success? Does they have a close relationship with their coach? All right, so according to Mellon, coaches played an important role in producing knowledgeable and skilled athletes who are required to raise the achievement level in the sport and they are involved in. Okay. So here, the interpersonal factor okay, which is closeness, commitment, complementarity are very important to consider a person quality as a social entity, especially to show a person relationship with others, especially if the relationship is considered close and important. That will influence our opinion and ourselves. So I choose the Q questionnaire for this study to figure out, okay. So which measure 3 subscale, including closeness, commitment, and complementary. So I found out that the coaches from team sports have a higher level of closeness compared to athletes. Meanwhile, there appear to be no problem with athlete commitment with the training period by their coach. So it means that athletes are always give full commitment to the training schedules set by the coach. So it can be conclude that the higher the level of interpersonal quality, so the higher will be the level of relationship between athletes and coach. But it is undeniable. This factor is not the highest contributing factor to athlete success. But however, it is also important if you pay attention to it. I believe that it is not easy to build a good relationship in a group or system that we belong in order to achieve the objective. So we need to give an appropriate cooperation and commitment to it. So without the effort and support from family, teachers, coaches, friends, or the right parties, so who we are now, right? So that's all for me. Thank you so much to everyone. Thank you for your attention. Okay, this is some of my activities. Okay, my teams in Malaysia. All right, thank you.
So, ma'am, we request you to stop sharing the screen so that.
Okay. Okay, exactly 15 minutes. All right.
No, you are from the same thing. All the Olympians, we could see they have started as their player and then they went for coaching because they know the inner pulse of how a player, what are the problems faced by a player, how they can be overcome. And you being a coach, so whoever the player becoming a coach becomes more important for a player to understand.
Yeah.
The frequency between the player and coach then gets solved. But a non-player becoming a coach becomes difficult. So they won't understand the practicality. So therefore, so I can understand how Dronacharya has made Arjun. So in archery, the same way. So if Dronacharya wouldn't have been a good archer, so he wouldn't have been taught Arjuna the best way. So, so this is how we should learn that a coach must be a best athlete, then only he or she can teach the student or whatever the participants the best way. So I am opening this forum for any queries or any questions you would like to ask, madam. So it's open. Yes, Deb madam has sent.
Oh, I think we still have time before Brian come in, right?
Yes, it is a wonderful message given. Okay, so what we'll do is then, with your permission, I'll call upon Fauziya madam, then we can have by that time the questions, because no, our participant has just gone for late lunch and they have come back. So maybe they are still in that no post lunch. It is, as a coach also you will be knowing very well that post lunch to train the student, it is very difficult. They will be in the sleepy mood.
Yeah. Most of the time.
Most of the time, yes, that's true. So, so I thank you wholeheartedly from my bottom of my heart that you have agreed, and I have been in touch with so long. Yes, there is a question from Binish. Why South Asian nations not able to produce good athletes like Jamaica, Trinidad, and why it is so? What is the reason? Any idea, or you can any message you can give?
Sorry, just now is I can't hear you. Wait.
Okay, can you hear me now, ma'am? Is it
It's
audible?
hard. It's heavy rain here. sorry. Okay.
So is it audible?
Sorry, yeah, it's better now.
Yeah. So
Sorry,
our question is, why South Asian nations not able to produce good athletes?
South nation. You mean Southeast Asian?
Yeah, South Asian.
For me, when I involve in sports science, one of the factors is the anthropometrics or somatotypes, as we all know, right? Means the physical, physically suitable for that sport or not, right? The anthropometry is like, for example, in archery, it's hard for us to win a medal in high level of competition, because when I found out most of the Malaysian archer, they have very short draw length. I mean the draw length, okay, the arrow length. So compared to most of the world-class athletes, they have a very good body size, and including their length of arrow, their physical ability and everything. So that is the one factor that I think that why the Southeast Asia lack of good, or I mean the world-class athletes or higher level athletes. Yeah. I think same as other sport, right? So the anthropometry, the somatotype itself is very important.
Yes, rest all, instead of it is more of compliments, because we all understand that how important for an Olympian it is. So yeah, all wonderful compliments it is. So excellent session, valuable and informative. It was wonderful to learn more about athlete. So I thank you, ma'am, wholeheartedly on behalf of 91-year-old organization, Seshadipram Group of Institutions, Kira Bharti, Physical Education Foundation of India, Bangalore University, all the foreign universities and collaborators and joint organizers to take out your time. In spite of you are in coaching and a training student, but you have taken an Olympic, Tokyo Olympics are coming up, but you have taken your time out of busy, very, very busy schedule, and you have given us the presentation, and you have met us to understand how you had been being an archer and how you went and how now you are into coaching and all. So we are really grateful to you. And in future, as we had been training that this time we have lots of info from Indonesia, Malaysia, we'll have a collaborative work so that we can develop South Asian young students to compete with either the Europeans or Americans and all like that. And our former coach from SAI is there. He is smiling so nicely. Sir, please come up. I want to hear something from you.
No, actually, in Indian, you have a good, I mean, a very good archer from Indian, which is Kumari, Mr. Tarudas. most of them is top three in the world, and she just won 3 gold medal for last week world champion, I think. Okay, which is really great. So means you have a really good athletes in high level of competition, and I think they only have a local coach, right, for Indian team. So means they don't have international coach to coach their team, right? If I'm not mistaken. So you did well. You did very well.
Lakshmi sir, it's not audible, not audible. Sound is not coming. Lakshmi sir, you have to see your audio.
Yes,
Is it
sir.
okay now?
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
was
I'm a
nice.
big fan of Kumari. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a wonderful performer, a true performer to the core. Yeah, it is a wonderful presentation. I have got a compliment. This thing to say, Madam Mon Reddy, it's a great life journey as a performer, as a coach, mentor, and whatever sports science services you are doing is wonderful. And we look
Thank you.
forward for a better contestant of world order. That tradition of archery should be maintained. And of course, India is is inspired by Arjuna's story. So naturally, there are many top athletes. It has become a tradition for Indian archers. But looking up to the world scenario, yes, Kumari is doing wonderful. Recently, she
Yeah.
made country proud and Asia proud. That's greatest thing. So wonderful. Nice presentation. We keep interacting, and it is a wonderful day. I have to thank Sheshadipuram Educational Trust and the anchoring, the lead step. No, he's leading from front. Professor, our Mr. Das. So hats off to him, and we will keep interacting and wishing you all the best for forthcoming Olympic Games. Your country archers should do well, and God bless you all. Take care.
Thank you so much, sir. My pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now, in fact, I would like to listen from Lakshmi sir little bit, because no, our next Olympian, he is also into the coaching. He told by 3:30 he will join. So the session is yours, and we will love to listen from you. I know always I have been not catching you off guard. Suddenly you had been your plan that maybe after 3:30 you will be speaking. I know, but I do understand I will be troubling you, but I feel your smile says that you are. Yes, sir.
It is a pleasure sharing. There is no, there are certain professions, no? 24/7 is same. Whenever you ask to open your Pandora box, we will just open, and only what we need is the viewers. It's our cup of tea, rather. So nice. I'm still in a trance after hearing many top world athletes, Olympians, scientists, all stakeholders in making champions of tomorrow. That is a wonderful platform SCT has made, and under your leadership and Professor Sudhir has to be remembered now. With this, yes, should I continue with my presentation, or should I wait for next slot?
You can, sir. You can.
Cannot hear.
You can.
Okay. So nice. I'm going to share screen now. Is it okay?
Yeah, go for slide mode. Slide
Yeah.
slideshow.
Yeah.
Sir, down it is there
Yeah,
next to the volume.
No, it is blocked. So I'm just going down a lot of. Is it okay?
Yes, wonderful. Ready to.
Right, sir. It is nice to be on a different platform rather. I am basically a coach. I do a lot of other research work and small write-ups here and there. But today you made me to speak. Really, it is a good introspection of my own profession by a maker. That is, all these years I lived as a part of sports development programs, implementation, and so on and so forth. Today, the topic which you have interested me is really I'm into another level of research to know what our country is. So the topic goes as you suggested. It is a career opportunity in Indian sport. Okay, it is an industry. What career opportunities are open? This is a I think many of the young athletes should listen to this, and parents too. Reason being, once upon a time, spending time on the play field is no, it is for time pass or waste of time. It was not a proper approach. It is only for enjoyment. It is only for pastime and fun. Today, it is not so. It is not so. It has opened up so many shutters and opening a new world of professionalism, new world of job career opportunities. So, as my screen says, so many things like I will discuss bit by bit, but I go very fast because I have to give space to the next presenter. So the today's sport industry, how it is working and what exactly it is. Unlike earlier days when amateurism was there, it was the muscle of the athlete and brain of the coach to fight and win and get the laurel. Those days it was that's all. Now the present scenario is something else. You have to be have an environment of making a champion, creating a champion. There comes a lot of drivers in sports industry. So just for the eye catching, I have kept a few no small pictures, images. So starting from measurements to training to what to eat, what to drink, how to feel mentally, how to train, what to wear, what not to wear, how to relax. So many industries are working together with infrastructure makers and the event managers. So let me run fast into the next slide. There is some sluggishness. Slide is not moving. Yeah. So let us understand what are the drivers of working in sports industry. It's a very basic input. It's a sports industry. It cannot run all alone. It is with a good sports culture in the grassroots. It has to be put into competition format and it has to be properly administered. This is all about the sport industry first phase, the grassroots sport culture development. The next part is the coaching. Next part is the facilities and equipment. Next part comes with the athlete service and their officiating, program officiating, competition officiating, medical and scientific support. And coming to the sports culture, there are no grassroots participation, school sports, public interest, all these things are involved. Once it comes to the competition, it is an organization and presentation of skills, a program structure, marketing and promotion of skills, all these things are involved. Once it is a matter of administration, facilities, timely supply, that is making supply chain proper to reach the facilities to the athletes and the trainers, skill development programs, structure development and all. Once it is a coaching, it is a matter of development of training modules and there is someone pinging, two members are waiting. Okay. Deployment of support and structure, that is the coaching structure, and education of coaches, and the recognition, awards, rewards, incentives, and so on and so forth. Now, another one part is the facilities, equipment, the manufacturer of infrastructure, technical specification, major management skills. Then coming to the athlete skill, training, competition, their logistics, their career management, the financial support. Coming to the officiating of a whole program, that is recognition, deployment of and support of structure, education system of officiating, then medical and scientific support in all the things, including doping control, special doctors and physiotherapists programs, their updation, research programs, and so on so forth. So now we can understand sports industry is not just a coach and athlete and their mind and their muscle or the province where they conduct the competition. It is a whole lot of locked wheels are rolling all around to make this profession beautiful. Sorry. Professor, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Okay. My slides are clear because
Yes,
some murmur is there.
absolutely.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Next, let us get into the main business of the day's discussion. That is main product of sports industry. What is that? Making of a champion. Making of a champion is nothing but drawing talented children from the grassroots, engaging grassroots programs, community sport engagements, and you have to start making a champion. This is a long-term program. It involves around 8 to 10, 12 years of time to make a champion, and it is not overnight, again I say, and need to start in early ages, that is schooling ages. The modern research have got evidence that the age of 18 years of a child, at that time completes his 90% of Olympic preparation. Once a child grow from 0 to 18 years, most of the Olympic sports high performance basic development program will be over. So keeping that in mind, I have given a small sketch of what is this sports training program is and what are the opportunity for those children to nurture themselves as a top sports personalities. See, normally the long-term program is a solid foundation for any country's progression in making country proud in international order. That is, to make a good, formidable performance at Olympic level, we need to have different phases of training and development. They cannot be, athletes cannot be created overnight. It is a long term, already I said. So it involves three major phases of training. That is all-round development age, there is the fundamental development, then specialization, then high performance. It cannot be all at once high performance training. So where the children of this the society have to go, where they have to knock to create their career, to groom themselves as a future Olympians or world beaters, where are the opportunities? Opportunities very much in the country. Now Government of India started Khelo India talent identification development program, where I am one of the high power committee member as an advisory member to the national Khelo India projects of talent identification development. And there are n number of Khelo India training centers in every state, and even further it is percolating into the district level. Then Khelo India academies with accredited private people, they are getting their hands, like Gopi Chand, Star Sports, all those, even this JD, this the industry at Hubli, they are also there. And Sports Authority of India sports training centers are there, center of national center of excellence programs are there, state hostels programs are there. Every state has got sports schools, state sports schools, private sports schools, private sports academies, institutional sport promoters, and black level, and even to the club level. There are n number of spaces available in the country. It is widespread. Only parents and children and teachers should, they need to know whether this child can make the country proud? Is it a real talent to pursue their career in sport? All those things have to be established. Those things have to be observed, and the opportunity, the directions have to be shown to the young children, telling that, oh, there is no achievement. What is wrong with our country? That's very easy. Encouraging two children of their own home to take up daily physical exercises and get into the sport as a stress buster. And if every quality is okay, grow to the international order. That is the only thing. Otherwise, there is no miracle. There is no shortcut. So let me go to the thing. Career, becoming an athlete. I am continuing. Second part is the educational part. Educational part, I have already talked about the nurturing agencies. That's again repeated. Now coming to the education, what these children have to do if they go to sports. Talented children, sport talented children can also pick and choose any of the academic streams. They are open, depending upon their choice, their strength and weakness, they can select their own academic career. It is not that just because they get into sports, they have to stop their education. It is not so. And next, if they get into the sport program plus continue their education, what benefit they are getting? There is a free package, educational package. Sometimes complete fees are off. Even your institution is offering free seats. To irrespective of the course, there are many seats you have kept reserved for sport performers, and free seats into selected stream. Selected stream, for example, medical, engineering, sciences. Yes, there is a selected quota. They can make use of it. Then special scholarships are given, and reserve quota for higher education is there for sporting and academically better performers. Then opportunities. Once they perform outstanding performances in competitive sports, they have got n number of opportunities. It is knocking the doors, and they can be the best of the best sports person, or the best of the best teacher, or an engineer, or a police, or a defense personnel, or anything, the best civilian of this society. So much of wide open opportunities are there for these children. It is not just by playing sports they go nowhere. That those days are over. So coming to the next slide. Now, okay, child will pursue to be a sports person after they get into the sports profession. Once they reach a certain level of performance, there are n number of government, public and private sector people are offering them job. In India, leaders are railways, banks, customs, income tax, air force, navy, then the police, uniform corps, services, then integral coach factory, transport corporations, postal department, AG, telecom, porters. Oh, huge! I can run up to private sector, insurance, banking, media houses, n number of open-handed reception they can receive moment they achieve certain level of performance. For that, they have to be disciplined, they have to be dedicated, and they should dream for the country's future. That's the only quality demanded to be a great sports person. Next business of the thing is, let us look into the drivers minor information. Once we make the athletes, that is fine. I said children can get into this stream to be a great of the world as a sports person. Now let me talk about the opportunities. Once the career opportunity rests with the rest of the professionals in making of a champion, that is making of game makers. I call them as making of game makers. They, in that category, these are all the streams. It is flourishing every day in this land. Education, coaches education, trainers education, sports, allied sciences education, training coach, physical education teachers, officiating expertise. Once we conduct competitions, officials are very, very essential. Their expertise, event managers, infrastructure manufacturing companies, media, publicity, allied science, Oh, n number of lot of opportunities are around this profession, unlike then administrative crew. That is the biggest crew that is also there in the list. Slide is not moving. It's a bit sluggish because a lot of
Sir, I think
friends
your
are entering
internet,
into the house.
internet is the problem.
It's okay. It's okay. So nice. Is it okay now? Clear?
Yes, sir, it's working.
Yes, sir. Now I have got three areas to speak on. Now in this whole mission, educating the required technical crew, that is the game makers. First and foremost is the coaches education. Coaching, accreditation program, or the sports coaching programs, coaches development programs are very important. In that, in India, since 1961, we have got a this institute, premier institute of this nation, and even in Asia, that is the Netaji Subhash National Institute of Sports. In 1961, it was flagged off. Now it is renamed as Netaji Subhash Sports Authority of India National Institute of Sports, NSNIS, recently, and it has got many branches like Bengaluru, Kolkata, Gandhinagar, LNUP Gwalior, and LNIC Trivandrum branches are there. They are offering about 23 disciplines, sports coaches training program. It is a diploma course in sports coaching. So there are approximately 23 disciplines. Every year, if there is a demand, this 23 remains. Otherwise, 1 or 2 discipline at time, if there is no demand, they are free to shuttle it. Okay. Then coming to the thing, basic, this course is for 11 months. The coach education program from NSNIS is for 11 months, and there are master's course for 2 years that is also offered by NSNIS in with Punjab University accreditation. It's in 9 disciplines. We are providing Master of Sports certification. That is a degree, graduation. So the addition to that, to fulfill the demand, sir, a lot of voice disturbance from my. I'm not hearing a lot of. Is it okay?
Yeah, it's fine, sir. Please.
Okay. To add on, to meet the demand of the society, and we need to have more number of certified people in coaching. So, physical education teachers and sport-minded open persons can apply to this coach education program for 6 weeks. It is a 6-week certification course where they learn more than 25 disciplines. The basic things are taught. Just in 6 weeks they get a certificate of this course, and with that they can start initial development programs and so on and so forth. That much of education they get out of this 6 weeks certification. Next, coaches education is master of sports in some of the university like NLUP Gwalior, Tamil Nadu Physical Education and Sports University, like that. Athletics, football, volleyball, volleyball, these areas there are master's degree, and PG diploma course in sports coaching is there in LNUP Gwalior, in athletics, basketball, cricket, football, judo, handball, hockey, and volleyball. And Tamil Nadu Physical Education and Sports University Chennai also offering football and volleyball. YMCA College of Physical Education Chennai in swimming and tennis. And in addition, there are certification courses from national and international federation bodies. Most of these certification courses are conducted by the federations and their international bodies, and they call it as level 1, level 2, level 3, depending upon the type of sports and the span of the sports and the level of sports. There are certification up to Olympic level coach, that is level 5 in athletic international athletic federation. Like all these levels are also valued, like our diploma certification from National Institute of Sports. So then even for coaching martial arts, we have got PG diploma in Selimbam, that is stick fencing, and Varma and Takam massage science, and diploma courses also there in this martial art, including Kalaripaitu and karate. So other courses offered by SAI, it is unique itself. They are offering sports graduate, postgraduate diploma in sports medicine. Other day, my friend Dr. Kiran Kulkarni, he is graduated from National Institute of Sports as a PG diploma in sports medicine. He is doing wonderful job serving the nation, national teams. And coach development programs also often conducted for in-service coaches and IOC solidarity courses to update the coaches, and advanced courses for in-service coaches also conducted periodically. Refresher courses in sports coaching, sports massage courses, ground management courses like a groundsman, even marker we call. Those people also get education from National Institute of Sports. The another wing is the broad basing responsibility holders, stakeholders are physical education professional friends. There are physical education courses, there are 646 institutions across the country which is offering academic program in the physical education, and also they can pursue as physical education professionals like diploma certificate courses after +2, UG programs, BPEd, MPEd, BSc, physical education, and so on and so forth. PG programs, MPEd, MPE, and research programs, MPhil, PhD, DLit, DSc, and higher education like JRF, UGC, NET, UGC, SLET, and SET. These many programs are there in physical education, and they have got an ample opportunity to be a professor, associate professor, assistant professor, director of physical education, sports director, assistant director, sports officer, sports secretaries, physical directors, RIPs, regional instructor of physical education, inspector of physical education, physical education teachers, physical trainers, instructor, part-time. So it is a big ocean. Once they get qualification, they are absorbed into the profession. So much of opportunities. Allied, in addition to this, I talked only about coach physical education. They need to have the basic sport performance credentials, merits. Then only they can get a step into those two professions. Now coming to the allied sports science areas, academics, where non-sports people also get in. Those who have got inclination towards learning sports management, sports sociology, sports tourism, sports journalism, yoga education, sports training, sports biomechanics, sports kinesiology, sports kinanthropometry, sports psychology, sports physiology, sports statistics, sports nutrition, sports anthropometry, sports biochemistry, sports medicine, training methodologies, measurement and evaluation. Oh, it is another big ocean. It gets open once you wanted to be a supporting faculty for sports development. Okay. Now, in addition to that, there are many institutions are offering the fitness courses, PG diploma in fitness management, exercise therapy, fitness and wellness management, fitness and nutrition, obesity and weight management, gym aerobic instructors, diploma courses in lifeguard training, gym aerobic instructors, and so on and so forth. In addition to that, blessed land of India, acharyas and saints and sages, Patanjali, and yoga programs are well spread. Yoga research programs, MPhil, PhD, yoga PG programs, yoga UG program, yoga diploma programs, yoga diploma courses, certificate courses. Oh, it is a huge opening. It is a very broad, scientifically devised curriculum, yoga programs in this country is going on. Then, addition to that, management and other PG courses, MBA general, because sport is sports profession requires very good manager of sport in general and specific, MSc Tech in sports technology, MSc sports psychology and sociology, MSc exercise physiology and nutrition, PG diploma in sports management, MSc sports biomechanics and kinesiology, MA mass communication and sport journal. It is sports journalism. Its shutters are up and opening, because n number of earlier Doordarshan was the only channel. Now you can find dedicated 30-40 sports dedicated channels only. So a lot of opening for mass communication, sport journalism, PG diploma in news media, sports journalism, BMS and mass sports and PGD therapeutic recreation program, sports event manager, sports career, journalism, commentary, sports commentary specialist. That's also a course offered, and career in officiating, career in sports administration, so many things. And addition to that, allied research and development field is another big ocean where there are n number of research centers. Human performance research is a big science engagement where a lot of scientists are working in all the humanities, which is supporting sports performance promotion and so on. That is, there involves offering of senior scientific officer posts, scientific officers, junior scientific sports software developers. Then it is not there. There are many industries. They are engaging research and development crew in the textile industry. Now apparels, the dress, what you wear, with what climate, what shoes you wear, what goggles you wear, what kits you are personal playing kits you are wearing. Everything is tailor made. It is to the specific need of the game and sport and hour of the thing and the climate and so on and so forth. Then next one is the infrastructure industry. Oh, it is earlier we had 1 or 2 stadiums in this country. Now you know how many. Even Bangalore has got 4 synthetic surfaces, and more than the highest number of swimming pools are there in Bangalore itself. And a lot of badminton courts, equipment, manufacturing industry, construction industries, they are offering a lot of jobs to the qualified in the research and development of their industry. Again, it is getting delayed. My slides are not moving. Yes. So, in a nutshell, I can reading this may take breathless 1 minute. Many more options offer careers, or they opportunities are there for the people, those who have performed, those who are in loving sports, and those who are academically inclined towards sports profession. Fitness trainers, aerobic instructor, fitness coaches, coach consultant, personal trainers, sports psychologists, physiologists, biomechanics analysts, nutritional experts, gym instructors, like that. In COEs, chief executive officers, marketing managers, physical instructors, umpires, yoga masters, sports commenters, and so many so forth. All these shutters are on in this land. So just let us have. I was talking all about what are all the career opportunities. It is. I was giving only the title of it. How the industry is growing technologically, and what type of demand, what type of manufacturing is happening. Let us have a look. It is a. I take you on a tour. Okay. Now composite material world. Every equipment is coming with composite materials, alloys, metallurgical engineers, and design. Unlike these olden days footwear, see this cobbler used to stitch. Now the branded, no, everyone looking into their foot arch, there are shoes. And where is our olden days, mud track, undulated rough surfaces? See the condition. Now it's all indoor, synthetic surfaces, infrastructure, so much of development. Then coming to the playing gears, see the badminton types, carbon shafts, all those things, the latest brand, including helmet, a golf ball, everything is designed after a big great research. And the bicycles, no, it is like a pocket carrying bicycles, yachting. My friends were talking about adventure sports. Now, zero risk of cutting or falling if they are using this branded ropes and the clips and the hook and the thing, right? All made out of nylon, polyester. Then motorsports, risk of falling is very less because they are producing such a wheel base bikes. So coming to the thing, athletics, the safety also not compromised here, falling from very big heights. The athletes are safe. The beds, the poles, then my parasport friends are very lucky. Now this is the world of prosthetics. So the athlete in the middle competed in open the Olympic competition in 400 meters. No devices made out of this thing. Though he was amputee, he was running equal to the able. And training kits, lot of materials, then fitness equipments, then the strength training equipments, gym equipments, then testing and training is another big area where a lot of machines are found to researched and presented to the sporting fraternity to understand the strength and weakness of each muscle. Isokinetic machine, the one the athlete is working on. This type of machines in diagnosing, and this indoor stretching. This is outdoor surfaces, indoor swimming pool with heating facilities. See the grounds of hockey, badminton, tennis, and indoor exercise, stretching facilities, training facilities, and playing facilities. And it has not left, the sporting industry has not left adventure sport demands they are meeting. Okay, now once upon a time it was told train in the high altitude and gain the advantage. Now the concept is changed. Train in the altitude, high altitude, and rest in the low altitude. For that, this type of stimulators are made. Simulators where the athlete inside the cage is pedaling. He works with hypoxia, like 11,000, 12,000 feet height at Mount Everest. Imagine hypoxic condition. In that situation is created inside this chamber, and they come maybe in coastal Kerala or in Mangaluru. Athletes train in this chamber. We is getting the experience of training in Himalaya, high altitude. So the concept is train in high altitude, rest in low altitude. To match that, it is not practical to reach every day to Himalaya and come back to the sea level. So scientists found their own way of doing it. See this. These are also hypoxic nets, tents, and now coming to the biggest industry, apparels. Oh, it is a growing business they are making. These materials are researched, and it is a user-friendly, sports-friendly, depending upon how much they perspire, how much the air they have to resist. Looking into every minute thing, what type of shoes they should wear to save their event. For example, I am an athletic coach. 100-meter sprinters' spike shoes, running shoes, is not the same for 400 meters. 400-meter runners' spike shoes is altogether different design than the 100 meters. So much. Every event has got its own sole construction and material construction. So look into this apparel industry is roaring. Every person wanted to wear branded, and they are annually they are catching 300, 400 fold profit. Again, so coming to the audiovisual, it is a revolutionary change. Earlier, coach used to see, athlete used to run, whatever coach says, there ends. So you are doing faster action there, lesser action there, you are sitting there, you should be tall, you should turn this way. Coach, I only the audiovisual gadgets earlier. Now, it is a revolutionary change. Every field has got so many extra eyes to record and document and support the technical corrections to make a coach more proficient in dealing the things, and the mistakes and the strength of an athlete can be easily assessed by using these high speed things. So next part comes the work hard and recover well. That is the first synonym. There is no compromise. For the best purpose, one has to work very hard and recover well. Now, in that context, recovery itself a big science here. Technology in rehabilitation and recovery sciences. Here, a lot of supporting fluids are made. Other day, my friend from, beg your pardon, sorry, Sharjah, he was talking about the total parental this one, no, nutrition. Similar way, athletes to their event specific, the climate condition specific, the area where they are going to run, looking into those, what is the humidity level, what is the climatic condition, looking into that, there are this fluid replenishing systems, they can use the thing. Then pharmacology industry has grown very huge, making sports required multivitamins, adaptogens, notroops, biostimulants, immunomodulators, so many things pharmacology industry have started manufacturing. So what to eat is the biggest business today. Lot of shops you find racks full of supplements stored in the supplement shops. A lot of choices. What is for endurance athlete, what is for strength athlete, what is for speed athlete, what is for technical event athletes, everything is available in these stores. So physiotherapy is another area. Physiotherapeutic thing, massage, steam bath, sauna chamber, hydrotherapy, electrotherapy, all this equipment manufacturing and the skill, personality to support this system is another business. Massage, infrared, recovery sciences, it is ultraviolet, short-wave diathermy, injury rehabilitation science, wax bath, sauna chamber, ice bath. Then psychology is another, all this, in this conclave we have heard the best of the world sports psychologists talk. So psychoregulatory training, meditation, progressive muscular relaxation, autogenic training, imagery, visualization, breathing, restricted environmental stimulation therapy, rotation, music, emotional therapy, all these things are into the thing. And even galvanic skin responses, the GSR is also used to find out how relaxed athlete is, how he is imagining the sequence of competition and so on and so forth. Everything, there is a machine. So for coming to the officiating, it was a very difficult task for the officials to work on the field in a bare eye. Now third eye is the, you can see of once it is a decision goes complex, then official calls from the field for the third eye. That is the technology boon, okay, for clear judgment, wind gauges, and again the science interventions, robotics. So many sports got robotic. The right side machine is designed and devised by my son. This machine, this is a ball pitching machine, all robotics. Now particularly the players of badminton, where they have to receive shuttles return, table tennis players, tennis players, during this COVID scenario, they have used more and more this type of pitching machines because there is no partners available to play with them. So nanotechnology is in, genetic engineering is also into the sports profession. So all these things are fine, shutters are open. My concern after this marathon presentation is, let us look into the sporting population in this country. It is, I'm really bit worried. Merely 5.56% of Indian population are sport literate. How hard to hear this. Roughly around 57 lakhs of 130 crore engage in sports directly or indirectly. This is a 2019 survey from IMT Ghaziabad. Whereas scattered country USA has got 20% population. 20% of their population is into active this thing. To astonish, the China is the country where 1 crore badminton players are registered players. Equally around 25 to 30 lakh weightlifters are there registered. So there are handful of career opportunities. Area is wide open and demand to be created. For that, as a professional, there are many efforts in the society to get get rid of inertia, come out, move around, get a good health, be physically active, live a quality life, all those things. Fit India, this Krida Bharati, we are all working, and many organizations are engaged into make our Indian mass into a quality lifestyle by doing a little of exercises. If qualities are good, the first is the health. Do exercise, get your health right. Good health will make you to do little more exercise. This coupling of good health, good exercise may expose your sporting talent within you. That is the third angle. There's a byproduct of good health and good fitness is the sports performance. So the first two are missing to a greater extent. That is 5.56% only in this land are actively involved. They are sports literate. We call them as sports literate. So the need of this hour to make our career of opportunity much more expanded like third world societies is massive spread of physical culture is required. This physical culture in the grassroots is not at all up to the mark. And now easygoing is the concept. Don't sweat. The person who is sweating is a foolish fellow. He is no either confused or he is unaware of using the technology. He should sit in a place and he should do all the work. That is the feel. That is leading into the weaker and weaker generation. So sport is an engagement, divine engagement. Ancient Greek people said the champion in Olympics is a demigod. So we need to create a situation where divinity of sport, fitness is back to the land by with all these professional expert and the opportunities, make use of it and see that encourage community sport, broad-based children's sport activities, intensify talent identification development. These three things are my personal request to the professional friends. That is what we are lacking. Thank you very much for patience hearing. Over to my friend Professor Santanu Das.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Indeed, just give me a minute's time. Just
Yep. Can I stop sharing?
Shantanu sir, mute ಆಗಿದೆ. Unmute
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can stop sharing.
Okay. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes, sir. I don't know. Net is just a second. My network. Just a second. I know because from the morning, I think, please excuse me because from the morning, the internet is slightly. Yes, now I think I can go. So I thank most importantly Dr. Y.S. Lakshmisha sir, who has done his BSc, MPA, NIS diploma, athletics and PhD in physical education. Here is the former Indian national panel coach, athletics, able body and para athletics, retired chief coach, track and field athletics, and former in charge Center of Excellence, Sai Bengaluru, former in charge scheme performance monitoring cell, Netaji Subhash South Region, Sports Authority of India. Academic information, Doctor of Philosophy in 1998, physical education research on variation in selected physical developments, motor abilities and physiological variables among school children belongs to different geographical conditions of Karnataka state. NIS diploma in track and field athletics coaching 1982, Master of Physical Education Bangalore University 1981, recipient of Karnataka State Award 1980 as topper in physical education degree, first rank in Bachelor of Physical Education Bangalore University Bangalore, Bachelor Science graduate from Mysore University Sayadri College Shimoga 1979. Coaching assignments, retired coach of Sports Authority of India 1986 to 2019, national team coach for Asian Para Games 2018 Jakarta, Indonesia, national panel coach for preparation of Asian Junior Athletics Championship Bangkok 1996 to 1997 for sprints, relay, races and hurdling events where athletes won medals, national panel coach for preparation of junior athletics for IAAF World Junior Athletic Championship Oregon, USA 2015 Junior Women 2004 into 400 relay team. Then national panel coach and personal coach to Miss Vijay Kumari GK 4 into 400 meter relay team member during Asian Athletic Championship Bhubaneswar 2017. National coach and personal coach to Miss Vijay Kumari GK 4 into 400 meter relay team member during Asian Athletic Championship Bhubaneswar, and imparted training and contributed extensively in preparation of many international and national level athletes at various phases due their training right from foundation stage, like Olympian, Miss K.M. Binamol, Olympian Arjuna Awardee and Rajiv Khel Ratan Awardee, Miss Selvan Pais, Asian medalist, Miss Saraswati Shah, Olympian and Asian medalist, B. Indra, Asian Grand Prix, personal coach to Miss G.K. Vijay Kumari since 2012. She won Asian Junior Medal China Taipei 2014, participated in IAAF World Junior Championships Oregon USA 215, participated in Asian Athletic Championship Bhubaneswar 2017 4 into 400 relay, which won 4 into 400 meter relay, participated in Asian Games Jakarta, Indonesia 2018 as member of 4 into 400 meter relay team. Mr. Salim Sheikh, National Junior Champion and International Sprinter. Mr. Irfan Sheikh, International Sprinter. Mr. Suresh Kumar Patel, COE Scheme Trainee, participated Asian Games 2014 and many international events. Ms. Lalita Babar, COE Scheme Trainee, participated in Asian Games 2014 and won gold medal and first Indian qualified for World Athletic Championship Final 2015. Trained over a dozen of international medal winning athletes, over 60 national level medal winners and over 200 state medalists. Additional engagement, talent identification, research works and literature conferences, and he has got many. So we have learned from him a lot, and being a coach and he has done wonders to Indian sports arena. We are really thankful to you, sir, and you have been our advisor who has been key monitoring our program. So importantly, you are monitoring us from day one till the inception of the program till date, and we are thankful that because of which we got this shape of the program and we could get 10 Olympians. We wholeheartedly thank you on behalf of Seshadipram Educational Trust, Seshadipram Group of Institution, all the organizers and joint collaborators. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
I have to thank especially to SET and your leadership in hosting this conclave, where it has gathered world renowned speakers, and the value spread across sporting community is of you cannot make any price to it. So much of great service during this COVID, the rightful usage of human lifetime. Hope my involvement is just no bliss. I'm very much happy to be with amidst of all of you. Always I'm available, and if I'm of little help, please don't hesitate to no just call me. It is my duty. It is my job. It is my life. Sport, without fitness, I cannot live. So, thank you very much for taking me into your team and making me to work and also to learn. So nice of you. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Namaskar. Thank you, sir. So before we go for, so we would like to call upon Brian Nix, who is the Olympian, and we would like to listen from him. So we welcome Brian Nixon. So I'd like to call Brian Nixon.
Hi everyone.
Yes.
How are you?
Yeah, doing good. So nice of you. So I'd like to introduce among the audience who is Brian Nixon. So I'd like to tell Brian Nixon Lomas, born 30th June 1990. So now around, I think 31-year-old you are, if I'm not wrong. Is it, sir?
That's correct. Yeah, that's correct.
Yes. So in the age of, in Kuching Sarawak is a former Malaysian diver. Lomas was the youngest Malaysian athlete to qualify for 2004 Summer Olympics when he was just 14. He became the country's first world junior diving champion after winning gold at 3-meter springboard event in the World Junior Championship held at Belém, Brazil in 2004. He trained under the coaching of Yang Zuliang. Lomas is named after the footballer Brian Robson by his father. At the age of 14, Lomas was the second youngest athlete to compete in the 2004 Summer Olympics in Athens, Greece, and was the flag bearer of Malaysia in the opening ceremony. He completed in the 10-meter platform event, in which 407.1, 13 points, he finished at the 19th spot. In the 2005 ASEA Games held in Philippines, Lomas won the gold medal for the 10-meter platform event and silver for 10-meter synchronized platform and event alongside James Sandayoud. Lomas represented Malaysia in diving in 2007 World Athletics Championship held in Melbourne, Australia. He entered into the 10-meter platform event and ranked 7th in the final standings with 469.25 points. And this 7th place finish ensured him berth of 2008 Beijing Olympics. In 2006, Lomas, along with teammate James Sandayoud, entered the synchronized 10-meter platform competition and won silver medal in 2006 Commonwealth Games in Melbourne, Australia. He earned 9th in the 10-meter platform diving event finals at 2006 Asian Games held in Doha, Qatar. Lomas competed in the 2008 Summer Olympics in Beijing, China, qualifying for the 10-meter platform after finishing 7th in the 2007 World Aquatics Championship. In the event, Lomas earned only 384.35 points and eliminated in the preliminary round. He finished at the 26th spot. In December 2009, Lomas won gold medals for both 10-meter platform event and the 3-meter synchronized springboard event with teammate Yo Can Mi. And competing in the 2010 Commonwealth Games held in Delhi, India, he won bronze medal in 10-meter Indian platform competition, individual platform competition, and finished 7th in both the 3-meter individual platform and 1-meter individual platform competition. For synchronized diving, he together with teammate Yo Can Mi won bronze in synchronized 3-meter platform competition. Lomas competed in the 2010 Asian Games held in Guangzhou, China. Lomas entered the 3 events: 10-meter platform, synchronized 3-meter springboard with Yo Can Mi, synchronized in 10-meter springboard with Wee Sat Liang, He succeeded in winning 2 silvers in both the synchronized events and a bronze medal in another. In the 2011 World Aquatics Championship, Lomas competes in diving 3-meter springboard and 10-meter platform. He finishes 11th in the former finalists, but only ranked 24th in the later. The 2012 FINA Diving World Cup held in London, United Kingdom, saw Lomas and Fuang Quang earning bronze in synchronized 3-meter springboard event and qualifying for 2012 Summer Olympics. In the 2012 Summer Olympics held in London, United Kingdom, Lomas competed in 2 diving events. He was ranked 8th in the synchronized 3-meter springboard event alongside Fuang Qiang. In the 10-meter platform event, Lomas earned 434.95 points and was eliminated in the preliminary round, finishing at the 19th spot. Awards and recognition: Lomas was named Sarawak Sportsman of the Year for the 3 times, 2005, 6, 7, 8, and 11, 12. He was also named as one of the 15th awardees for the Sarawak Youth and Sports Icon Award in 2011. Lomas retired from diving in May 2013. Lomas graduated with distinction honors from University Malaysia with the Bachelor in Sports Science, Sports Management degree. He is coaching part-time with Selangor team and aspire to open a diving academy either in Sarawak or Kuala Lumpur. This is just a brief detailed about Brian Nicholson Lomas. So let us hear from this 31-year-old who at the age of 14 reached the Olympics, and let us listen from him. Over to you, Lomas. Brian
Hi.
Nicholson Lomas.
All right, thank you. Thank you for the introductions. I hope everyone is fine. Very honored to be speaking here to share my experience in diving to all of you. And I hope that this sharing can inspire some of the people, especially those who still active in sports or wants to pursue sports. Okay, so let me start by a bit of introductions about myself. So my name is Brian Nicholson Lomas. I was born in the Borneo, or the southern part of Malaysia, called Sarawak. I started diving when I was 8 years old. When I started diving, I did not even know how to swim. So it all started at school, where my coach came to my school for the talent identification program, and I was one of the selected students at that time. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what diving all about at that time. So I started everything with zero knowledge of diving. And well, how I got selected is because my coach were looking at the body structure. So they were looking at my legs as well as my hands. So I guess I was suitable to become a diver. So that's how I started. My coach taught me how to swim, and then after that, slowly they taught me how to dive from the 1 meter, and then slowly moving to the highest event, which is the 10-meter platform. And I'm very happy because I feel like I'm lucky to be part of the diving team for 14 years. Now I get the chance to compete at the highest level. So I went to 3 Olympic Games, and then I think before that, I want to share with you when I started diving, I always wanted to become an Olympian, and I always work hard for it. I know that sport it's very difficult sometimes because you have to commit, you have to sacrifice your time, and you don't have a childhood because you have to spend time with training. That's what I did, and it was very tough at the beginning. And after that, when you see some results, you get some achievements, and then you started to like the sports, and then you started to appreciate the sports more, and then work hard towards it. When I was 10 years old, so I competed at the Malaysia National Games. I didn't get many medals at that time, but I was really lucky because I was only 10 and I get to compete with the seniors from our from divers, and then I get to compete at my second national Malaysia competitions at the age of 12, and then that was when I got selected to be to study at sports school in Kuala Lumpur, and that was also when I got selected to the national team, and then that's how my international career began. At 13 years old, I trained hard with my coach, as Professor Santanu mentioned just now, Coach Yang Zuliang. I owe a lot to him because he really taught me how to be a good diver, not just during the training period, but also when you're not training. I mean, when you are outside as well. And at the age of 14, I'm lucky to compete to qualify for my first Olympic Games. I was 14. I was very excited, and I was nervous because it's my first Olympic Games. And then I was also selected to become the flag bearer at that time. It was an honor, to become the flag bearer of the Malaysian contingent at the 2004 Athens Olympics. And then the whole journey was very nice. Every time I think about it, especially my first Olympic 2004, I still get goosebumps. Every time I think about when we walk into the stadiums during the opening ceremony of the 2004 Olympic Athens, I still get the goosebump, the feel of it, because it was an amazing experience, because competing at the highest level, at the Olympic level is every athlete's dream. So I'm very honored. I'm very happy to achieve that, even though I didn't get any Olympic medals, but at least when I think about it, at least I get the chance to compete with the best athletes in the world. And then 2 years later, in 2006, I went for my first Commonwealth Games. So I won my first Commonwealth Games medals, 2006 in Australia, Melbourne. Was very happy with my partner because we didn't expect to get any medals. We just there to compete. We just there to try our best. And then, but we get this silver medal for our country. So that is one of my best moment in my diving career. And 2010 was the year that I felt I'm at my best, because I still remember I was in New Delhi competing for 2010 Commonwealth Games. So I managed to get 2 bronze for my 3-meter event. So and then after that we went for the Asian Games, where I managed to get 2 silvers and 1 bronze for that competition. So during that year, 2010, was my best performance as a diver, and also because out of that 8 event, I took part in these 2 major competitions, which is the Commonwealth Games and the Asian Games. I managed to get 5 medals, 2 silver and 3 bronze. So that is something that is one of my sweet memories when I think about it. And I have learned a lot during my sports career. You learn how to be disciplined. You learn how to be how to take pressure, because sometimes when you compete at the highest level, so you have to prepare yourself not just physically but also mentally, and that's something that is that every athlete has to overcome, and have to be and something that athletes have to prepare. apart from that, I also went for my second Olympic Games in 2008 at Beijing, and then went on for my third Olympic Games at London Olympics. So if you ask me which one is the most with the best Olympics, I would say the 2004, probably because I was really young, so no pressure. I was just there to do my best, and I had a lot of fun, you know, during my first Olympic Games in Athens. So so when people ask me which one is the best Olympics, I would definitely say it's the Athens 2004 Olympics. Athens was also my favorite because I get into my first finals for my 3-meter springboard synchronized events. And after that, 1 year after that, I retired from diving because I wanted to focus on my study, because at that time my dad was really sick. So he actually asked me this one particular questions that he asked me what will be my career after my sports career. So he also told me to study after that. So I decided to stop diving, and then went on to pursue my degree at University of Malaya, and I graduated in 2005, and also get the chance to do my master's in sports administrations at the Russian International Olympic Russian International Olympic University. I was there for 1 year. It was a great experience because I thought that when I went in for that university, I thought I would see a lot of ex-athletes, but then I was wrong, because not just ex-athletes who applied for that course, but also people from all over the countries, and from I mean, I get to meet a lot of people from other backgrounds and from other countries. So that was also amazing. So really, sports has taught me a lot of things. You know, even now I'm still involved in sports. Sometimes I judge for some of the diving competitions, and then even if I'm not judging, I will still look into diving news or other sports. So I'm also into football. So sports is my life, and I think sports is something that is really in my blood, and it's really close to me. And once again, this is a very nice sessions for me to share with you guys, and I hope that there's questions that you may want to ask. So I'll be very happy to answer them. And I think before I also want to share with you guys what my bad memories in diving. I would say during my 2006 Asian Games in Doha, Qatar, I did not get any medals. So I was a bit disappointed because I was hoping that I could get on the podium. I could get medals in that competitions, but I did not. So I was really disappointed with myself. But then I never give up. So I tried again in the next Asian game, which the one that I mentioned just now, and I got two silver and 1 bronze, one of my best. So I always encourage people to try their best, you know, and not give up easily, because sometimes you may not win at this particular time, but then you may get the chance to get something or win something if you keep on working hard. Okay, and that's a bit about myself. So if you have any questions, so I'll be happy to take them.
Yes, I would like to ask our audience if they have any questions to the youngest Olympian of our session. So it's open for so audience, if you have any questions or something, or Lakshmi sir, if you can ask.
Hi, Brian. Nice to
Hi.
hear you. I'm Dr. Shah.
Hi,
Lakshmi
Doctor.
Shah, national coach, track and field athletics. Wonderful kid you are. I can use the
Thank you.
word wonder kid. Wonder kid. A whole continent was just keeping their eye open. Is a big fan follower of your career here, and they are most of the parents in India, they are inspired by seeing you in action. So it's a wonderful career journey of performance you have. Congratulate you for doing Asia proud, and the diving sport as a famous one. You are responsible person in that. Now, for
Thanks
the sake of
again.
many parents in this society, parents, what advice you are going to give? Because you are also a student and you managed world level performance. Give some tidbits to the parents, how best they can encourage, because this management issue of child time,
Right.
education, performance is a biggest triangle. It's like a Bermuda triangle. Every parent, they succumb to excuses. No, nothing is possible because education is important.
Yeah.
So now I request you to give some tidbits so that every parent should, every teacher should understand, yes, it is possible amidst of academic engagements too. Please.
All right. Yeah. So let me tell you a bit about my background. I came from a very poor family, so sport is the only thing that I think my parents thought that sports will be something that can at least help the family one day. And let me tell you also this true story. So when I was in sports school, I was there since 13 years old. So my parents was a bit difference from any other Asian parents, I would say, because when I was in Kuala Lumpur and they were in Sarawak, it's like 2 hours flight. It's a bit far from where I study and where my parents live. So the first questions they will ask me when they call me is how did you go for training today, and then how was your training today? The first question was never about education. So my parents was very supportive in my sports career, and always this is a true story. Always they will ask me about my sport first, and then my education second, which we don't see a lot from typical Asians parents. And that's something that I felt really helped in my sporting career. So for parents out there, I think sports is also a good way to not only give you a chance to compete overseas or to go for the your passions in sports, but also it give you that character that kids really needed. So I to parents out there, you should always give your kids their time to do sports, because to me sports should comes together with education. It should not be education first and sports number two. So it should be together, like should be in the same levels between sports and also education, because a lot of, not just me, I think a lot of people out there, even Olympic medalists, they have proved that if you do sports, you can also excel in your educations. So there are a lot of amazing stories, a lot of good stories out there. If you go and read you know, overseas, I mean, Western people, they are excel also in sports, but and also excel in the educations. I also want to share one thing with the audience or with the parents, that we have this when I compete, right? So China, they only aim for number one, and then the Western people, they will be very happy if they get seconds or third. Not to say that our goal is to only get the first place, but China would really, you know, feel sad or disappointed if they get seconds. While for us Malaysians, or I mean for Western people or any other people, if you get second or third, that will be, you know, something that is so wonderful to have, you know. So that's why I always say that it's achievable if you do sports and also the educations.
Oh, nice of you. Thank you very much for briefing.
And really, you have told the correct picture. Usually Asian parents, they tell, no, the smile and glow in your face, I could really see, no, the Asian parents, first they will tell about education, never they will ask about training. Even the people who goes for the army or navy, no, the people, the parents, no, usually they ask, how was your training? Never they will ask, how was your education? So army, defense, sports, because highly disciplined, professional programs. So I really appreciate you. There is a question from Vani. My body physique was suitable, so your coach selected you. Now my question is it possible for a person whose aim is to be a diver, but his physique is not suitable?
Yes, you can, but to go for competitive diving, that will be a bit difficult, because these sports require you to start really young, before your bones gets hard. So, and then that's one thing, and another thing is sometimes it's not just the physique as well, because if you look at the Western divers, they are also quite tall, they are also quite wide. So and they dive beautifully, you know. So sometimes it's really hard to tell whether or not this body structure, because you have to understand one thing. My coach was from China, so their model of, you know, recruiting new athletes is based on their China style. So let me give you an example. China only focus on those petite or small athletes, especially for 10-meter platform divers, but not necessary for the springboard divers. So that's why you can see, if you see a diving competitions, usually the younger kids will do the 10-meter platform, and the adults or more experienced will go into the springboard diving, which is the 1 meter or the 3-meter springboard. So that's, you know, that's something that I would like to share with you all.
The next one, okay. Do you think swimming should be taught in school, colleges, and universities? Swimming can be taught.
Yes, it should be, because it's a life-saving skills. So even if you don't swim competitively, but you should, I mean, for swimming, I'm talking about swimming and not diving. So yes, swimming, we should have swimming syllabus or swimming teaching, because it helps for life savings.
What are the hurdles that you have crossed to secure in high performance level? And can you say some suggestions for upcoming Olympian?
The hurdles, yeah. The hurdle is to juggle between sometimes your study and your sports. So you have to take time. You have to really be disciplined, because without disciplines you cannot it's really hard to handle both sometimes. So the only, like, let me give you examples. The only time that I do my assignments was when it's on Sunday, but sometimes you have to sacrifice some things to get to achieve some things. So your friends might be going out on Sunday, but you have to do schoolwork on on Sunday. So you really have to be disciplined. And other than that, the hurdles will be to if you want to go further, right? If you get selected to be with the national team, so you have to stay far from your family. So that's something that you, I mean, that's one of the challenges for athletes, especially when you're young. You feel homesick. You don't have friends over there. But let me tell you one thing: you will get, I mean, you will get to know more friends, and then you will get to achieve more things if you go and pursue your passions. And then the second question is about sorry, what was the second questions? The tips for Olympians, is it?
Yes.
Okay. So for those competing in the Olympic Games or major competitions, I wish you all the best. The tips is to always focus on your, not just physically but also mentally. So always prepare these two things, because I feel like sometimes we always train, but then we forget that we also have to prepare mentally. Let me also share with you, this is a true story. My China coach, they never really believed in this mental training. So we had this one sessions a long time ago. We had this called a mental training session. It's like a therapy which help athletes to, they don't have to go to the pool to train. They went, I mean, we went for some places to relax and to imagine, to do some imaginations of our skills to build our mental strengths. But our coach said that this is not something that you will get if you I mean, you cannot get results if you don't train. So that's if you look at China's style of training, they only train and train. If they train 8 hours, they will go for more training. 9 hours, they can go for 10 hours. But again, mental training is also part of the success for athletes. So we should also balance about this, because we diverse in Malaysia, especially our coach is always, I mean, our coach is usually from China, and we are so used to China training, which I think there's pro and con, because sometimes China training is always emphasized on your on the quantity, not the quality. So at the end of the day, for Olympians, you have to be prepared mentally and also physically, and train as hard as you can.
ಮಾಡ್ಸಿ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಯಾನರ್ ಶಾಂತನು ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ನಿಮ್ದು.
What age swimming is necessity and it's a lifetime skill? What particular age would you recommend to start to reach the Olympic?
Well, I started at 8. That was when 1998, and I thought, I mean, I have taught students from the age of 5 and 6 when they started swimming, and then eventually do diving. So I would say now sports has become, I mean, for some parents, especially in the city area, they have, I mean, they see sport as one of the big things. So they send their children as early as they can, So in my experience, I have taught children from the age of 5. 4, not so much, but I would say 6 or 7 is the best age to start swimming or diving, because at that time you I mean, kids, I mean, at that age, I feel like kids can take instructions better.
So nice of you. So now I would like to request our principal sir to speak a few words before we conclude today's program. In fact, a marathon 8 days program. So over to our beloved principal sir.
Thank you, Shantanu, for
So
your
our
great.
principal, who has done his PhD from Indian Institute of Advanced Studies in Education University, Gandhi Vidya Mandir in 2006, Master in Commerce from Bangalore University 94, Bachelor of Commerce, Bangalore University 92. He is currently the PE team member NAC, Principal at Seshadipuram First Grade College, Chief Custodian for Bangalore University exam December 2014, Chief Custodian for Bangalore University 2015, Coordinator of Revaluation June 2015, Co-Chairman of International Seminar, Chief Editor for International Conference for the year 17-18, 18-19, Member of Board of Studies UG and PG at National First Grade College, Jayanagar, Board of Examiner BBA Aviation Management BCU, Editor-in-Chief Seshadipuram Journal of Social Sciences, Syllabus Committee Member BBA Aviation, 24 years of experience in postgraduate teaching and research. Mind-boggling, 24 years. Our organization is 27 and he is around 24 years. Awards and recognition, Sikshana Ratna Award from Basava Seva Paristhana, Best Teacher Award from Lions Club, Governing Council Management Member of KV School RWF, President of Bhavadipa School Hubli, and Vice President Bangalore Fencing Association, Treasurer of Bangalore University Principals Association, Vice President Srinivasa Educational Trust, and he has All India Accounting Association Life Member, All India Commerce Association Life Member, Member of Karnataka Fencing Academy, and Member of Indian Red Cross Society. And his profile goes on and on, more than 7 to 8 pages. So instead of that, let us hear from such an humble, beloved, loving principal. Encouraging, motivating, superlatives, whatever we can add for him, because of which you can see the result of today's program. Sir, welcome you wholeheartedly, sir.
Thank you, Shantanu, for your great words, admiring words. And it is a great thing that our sports department has achieved a milestone in the history of Seshadripuram First Grade College, Yelahanka. Today, we are going to make about one of the best of the best web seminar in the physical education as well as the health and yoga. It is all because of the support given by Professor Shantanu Das sir and Sudhir, headed the physical education director, and Aparna madam, because they all work together, make this program a grand success. And today's function, as you know, and it is a very good function. Lot of people were enjoyed and they get a more knowledge on this physical education, yoga and health. And about 18 countries participated in this particular function, about international coach, Olympians, and the physical education directors, teachers, students, all are participated in this great seminar. And in today's seminar, I think, which is Rudy Saksi from Malaysia, Byron Nixon, Lakshmi Shah, and Gabriel Ederolana, Krista Smith, Debra, Luk Hedio, Fozia Hudi, all are participating, give a best of their things, and it is a great thing. I'm very happy that I'm thankful to all of them because all are contributed for today's function. I'm thankful to there is Professor Shantanu Das for organizing this function. I'm thankful to Sudhir sir. I'm thankful to Aparna madam. I'm thankful to all teaching and non-teaching the admin staff who cooperated for this web seminar. It is my duty to thank all my student and technical team who supported a lot, make this event one of the grand success in this Seshadripuram First Grade College. Thank you, one and all. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Jai Hind. And we are really privileged to have such a wonderful program. And just a second before we close, I have shared the feedback in YouTube and Zoom. And let me just a second tell you before.
minutes में fresh fish मंगाओ. Download
Thank you. Thank you all. It was our Indian national anthem. So we go to our motherland and we place that we'll be doing wonders for our country with 10 Olympians inspiring all of us. And definitely post lockdown, we'll have collaborations and so smiling and glorious. I have become a fan of Brian Nixon, Lomas. Really, no, the charm, what you have in your face, I feel that really all our Indian young kids should have that smile, reaching at the age of 14 to the Olympic, and the age of 31, you have decided to coach the national team. We are proud of you, and let us all make our proud country, all the proud young kids. So thank you one and all. Hope to see you soon again for our forthcoming event within 45 days. God bless all of you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll be in touch, and hope so all our Olympians will support us for the cause, for educating, promoting, motivating, enlightening, and encouraging our youths of the day. And we have our mentor, and whom we can accept means other than Dr. Y.S. Lakshmisha sir, who was our former national coach of SAI. So we thank one and all. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Thank you so much, all of you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. We sign out for the day and we'll be in touch with you. So wonderful. God bless all of you. All the best.
Bye.
Thank you, Monredi madam. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.